What have you brought? He's not stopped.
Changing gears. That was hard. Hoping to get to Brighton in one piece, really.
I thank you. I thank you. So this morning we are doing the eBay challenge. So the producer said, you have £128 of your own money to spend on some road bikes. So the challenge is to ride from London to Brighton, but that isn't the most arduous thing. There are a number of challenges along the way that are set to trip us up. I've got my bike, it's arrived, and I'm here in Crystal Palace, where we're going to cycle all the way to Brighton via Colsden and the classic London to Brighton route. I'm a little bit worried. My bike did make it here, but there's a few mechanical issues, and we've got a Rupert Radley. Morning, mate. Your bell doesn't work. What have you brought?
It's my bike, mate.
What is that? It's going to extend. No way. See,
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be the only one to go retro with a steel
is
bike.
that?
This is a push. What
So
is that saddle?
This is my rally.
What
this
is the saddle? Tell me about the saddle. I want to know what the saddle is.
It's big, mate.
Is it
It's
comfortable?
It's really comfortable. It's like sitting on a sofa.
How much did this cost you?
£100.
£100.
Yeah.
I got this for £100.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that I might have overspent.
Oh,
Down.
hold on.
Oh.
Here comes James.
Can't even ride the thing.
Morning, mate.
Morning.
Watch your clipped pedals.
How's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. How we doing, boys?
Look at that. That is a beauty.
Look at this.
That is a beauty. What is it?
It's a Peugeot PN10.
Mate, look at the finish on that.
No.
But I've noticed, the first thing I noticed was your trainers. what are they? Are you...
Well, I did try and change the pedals, but the modern day pedals unfortunately don't fit in this thing. So I've gone with retro.
So you've got to ride 70k
Yeah. With toast
in trainers.
Yeah. That's happening.
But what I like here is we've got the push race bike, Peugeot race bike, Rupert Radley.
Shopping bike.
Look at it.
There's no need to go to the gym when you're riding that thing, so.
Is that for your packed lunch?
Yeah. Put your banana in there. Got a belt.
So we both spent 100
Safety.
of our pounds.
£100. So what was your how much did you spend exactly?
£100.
£100 on the point.
125.
Whoa.
Got us £3 for upgrades. So I don't know what I can get for £3.
Talking of upgrades, what's happened here, Simon?
So there's a few things. My tyre is
Slightly ruined.
is
Mate, that's
gone.
in absolute bits.
It's gone
Look at that.
completely. So I think, without further ado, we should start our challenge via a bike shop, which.
There you go.
Thank you.
What's
Looks
that?
like the
I don't like this.
challenge.
The only thing I can think of, because we don't do challenges on Cycling Weekly, is that it's our check. £28 each, mate.
Yeah, you get £3.
You
mate.
get
can have that
£3.
in chicken feed pennies.
You can buy us a coffee on the way down. It's not a check. It's a challenge.
Oh.
Your bikes are second hand and as such can often be a little worse for wear.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's evident in my case. You'll now do a brake test before you set off to ensure you don't end up crashing into the sea once you get to Brighton. So, challenge, brake test. It's this strip of road, actually. It's not difficult. We're each going to have to try and get up to 30k an hour. You're going first, so you've got your Garmin. 30k an hour, you start from back there. Once you get to this lamppost, we'll be here heckling. Apply the brakes and see how far it takes you to stop.
Go on, James.
That's a
He's just going
Mind the dog.
to clobber that cat, Russell.
Oh, he's going.
He's going.
Here he comes.
He's on the drop.
Is he up to 30k an hour? Here he goes. And a brake. He's not stopped. He's not stopped whatsoever. Mate, was that a full brake?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What's wrong with that?
No way.
It's taken you about 25 metres to stop me.
That's all right.
Right, you stay there.
Right, should I go?
Simon Lewis.
All right,
On you
okay.
go.
Off I go.
Go on, sight. His gear's so big. Look at him go. Oh God! No! Oh!
I thank you. I thank you.
Wow. It
Unbelievable.
didn't look like you were going to stop,
But they're gripped.
and then it just started gripping.
Right, here I am, mate.
Look at that. Right.
Okay, mate, off you go. 30 k's an hour.
Quicken up, come on.
Oh, he's going, he's going.
Come on, son.
Go on ropes, go on ropes. He's not stopping, he's not stopping. He's not stopping. Your brakes are so rubbish. What was that, Rupert? What was that?
I see I might have a problem.
Did you even get up to 30k an hour?
Go up to 30k an hour, the whole bike started rattling. Everything was shaking. My hood bent inwards, and then I started braking and nothing happened. I think it's time to crack
It's
on
time
Brighton,
to go.
isn't it?
Can we go bike shop firstly? Speed up!
Changing gears.
I was the first to arrive, and I was quite surprised by that because obviously I had a few issues on the way, the tyre being the main issue.
I arrived second to Simon Lewis, found him standing with his beautiful pink and purple push, I don't really know how you say it, don't know what it is.
So our lovely mechanic man, Will, helped us out today, and he ran to the shop just to give me a new rear tyre. So that only cost £24, so I'm still within budget.
Frankly, it's disgraceful that he got a different tyre on there now. It's not in the spirit of what we're doing today.
So obviously I made a pretty dramatic third entrance. I was the last to arrive on my Peugeot. I mean, like, they were all fairly shocked. I have to admit, when I saw Simon's bike, I was a little bit intimidated. It looked pretty swish.
Although there's a negative point that I've had to get a new tyre, I have won the brake test and I'm super stoked by that.
We're heading on our merry way to Brighton.
You remember how me back brake didn't work and my front brake was the only one that did? Well, I've lost a brake pad from my front brake.
Only made it from Crystal Palace to Croydon before my front brake fell off my bike. So we stopped in Jeffrey Butler's to pick up a new set. Hopefully they don't cost more than my £28 limit. I don't know how much they'll cost, but we're gonna whip them on now and hopefully I'll be able to brake again. Yeah, doesn't need to be that fancy. Job's a good one. We've bodged it. Look at that. Oh, that lever feels beautiful. Bit of a difference between front and rear brake now, but at least I can stop again in traffic, so that's what matters really.
Happy days.
Happy days.
It's not good, is it? The bikes aren't doing very well at the moment. But his brakes, he's got a new brake block, he's fixed, he's ready, but we're heading up to sort of Coulson Chipstead before we start heading towards Turner's Hill in the country lanes. So we're finally heading out of town, so we should get going because we're wasting a lot of time.
Dodge the holes.
My all-terrain machine holding its own across there.
We've made it to the countryside, mate.
Just.
Yeah, just about. We've been on the road for a good couple of hours.
We've had 2 mechanicals already, both these guys.
I won the last challenge.
So it wasn't who could go furthest then?
No,
No,
it
but
wasn't.
you
You
didn't
lost.
win.
You lost terribly. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Opportunity, Rupert. Both me and you to redeem ourselves. Challenge 2. So today you can buy a bike specific to certain terrains, helping you tackle the most difficult sections of road. But seeing as when your bikes were new, you didn't have big tyres or clearance, you'll tackle an off-road section to test your skill and how robust your bikes actually are.
Well, this is great because I mean, look how wide my tyres are compared to yours.
So your bike is actually quite modern in that respect.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
It's a gravel bike, effectively.
I'm flying early gravel bike days.
Rupert's got probably what, 36mm tyres. I've got 18mm tyres.
How many PSIs you got on your tyres?
120, I think.
It's going to be like, ding, ding, it's gonna be like pinball all the way down.
Three, two, one, go!
So the challenge is done. Simon Lewis won.
So I've got my smug face on. I've won my second challenge of the day.
James was ahead for a long period of time. We came up his outside and he shut me down and almost put me in the bush.
And then as he sort of noticed me coming around the left-hand side, he tried to take me out, hit a pothole, and he has punctured a tubular tyre, which is hilarious.
And James had flattered his tubs.
Devastating. Absolutely devastating. I don't know how, absolutely speechless, don't know how to put it into words.
So he's now trying to get probably 30-year-old glue off with a tyre off the rim, which will be fun. He's got a tacky new tubular tyre with him, but that's going to be a task, so good luck to him.
I had such a good start. Got a great gap on the rest of them, got on top of the gear, bike was floating beneath me when the rear tyre blew out, and then everybody came flying past me.
Well guys, we've made it to the bottom of Ditchling Beacon.
Yeah. It's been a long day.
It has been a really, really long day and I'm flipping tired.
Yeah.
And I've ridden this once before and I found it hard on a normal bike.
Let alone one of these.
Let alone on my versatile gravel
kilo
all-round Rager that is the Olympic. Oh.
I can't do another one.
Oh no, mate.
I've already won 2. I don't need to win a third one.
He's got it in the bag at this point, hasn't
It's
he?
a victory lap.
Let's find out. Challenge 3. The bikes you ride for work normally weigh in or around the UCI weight limit.
That's true.
But seeing as your new machines were the best you could get pre-1990s, you'll each set a time up Ditchling Beacon to see who bought the best climbing bike.
Start. Is that?
I mean, I'm not even convinced this was one of the best bikes pre-1990s, I'm not going to lie, so I've got no hope.
Your shopper will do all right, mate.
It's not a shopper, it's a versatile all-round gravel machine.
Okay. I'm in a bit of better shape than James. I've got a 42 in a ring and all my gear still work. And I think even the rear cog, I don't know what it is, but it is slightly bigger than what you're running. in terms of easier.
Well, I don't want to psych you guys out, but I've got a 40, so spin to win.
I thought you got 3 chain rings at the front, no?
No, double, mate. That's a
But he's
protect,
just got a chain guard.
which is really bent and it's warped. But that's besides the point. My 40 inner ring is getting me up that hill.
He's a dark horse in this one.
Well, he's not pulled a turn. Obviously, he's going to be a dark horse, isn't he?
Right, we should go because it's going to be dark soon.
Yeah.
And I'm really tired.
That was hard. I mean, we were all hanging up there.
I'm absolutely cooked. Oh my word, that was so hard.
That was brutal. I got passed very quickly by James, followed by Rupert.
Super stoked to get that first victory on the board.
So I did it in 7 minutes 12, so a minute and a bit slower than James. Fast boy, ex-pro. He should have won. Would have been embarrassing for him if he didn't win. It's embarrassing for Simon. That's who it's embarrassing for.
I don't know what time I did it in. It wasn't very good. As I say, I got passed by Rupert and James very quickly, and then it was just a struggle. I almost did contemplate walking.
44.19 the whole way up, out the saddle the whole way, just hauling body and bike to the top.
I'm going to go and have a sit down, I think. And then on to Brighton.
So it's going to be a bit of a cold, windy descent into Brighton, but hopefully we'll get out of this cloud and it'll be a bit nicer the other side. So we finally made it to Brighton and the seagulls are starting to shut up, which is always good. As you may have noticed, it's also starting to get quite dark because it's taken us all day to get to Brighton. I was explaining to the film crew, it's like, well, I've gone to Brighton from London in 3 hours before, nice and easy, chip down. But I don't think we were quite expecting
The amount of mechanicals.
the amount of mechanicals, like severe mechanicals. I'm very impressed with him riding all the way in train.
It's good because it's a little bit low light now and you can see
They're
those.
really popping, aren't they?
Yeah.
See, be safe, be seen.
To be fair, how quickly you went past me up Ditchling in those trainers, it kind of killed me. I got like an extra stab in my lung because I was like, that guy's in trainers.
Yeah.
So well done, mate. No, I'm very impressed. I'm very,
Ditchling performance was fair play, man.
Thanks,
I
man.
was like, I knew you were going to come by, but it was like 15 seconds into it.
but, elephant in the room we've got to address. I got the best bike and I won the challenge.
Did you though?
Well, hang on a minute. No, I don't see how you've come to this conclusion, right?
It's the best looking.
You've spent well over limit now with a new tyre. Yeah.
125 quid. That was a pre-owned tub. I didn't go out and buy that.
Spent £4 under the limit.
Yep, so overall, which I wasn't expecting to spend, £100 on the bike, £24 on the tyre.
And I've spent the limit exactly, £100. My replacement brake blocks were free. Thank you very much, Mr. Bike Shop Man.
You were lucky about that. But
Luck doesn't come into it, mate.
But-
hard cash comes into it.
I won 2 challenges with my bike. And you won the third. So,
And I did not win any challenges. But she's a beauty.
she is a beauty. They're all beauty. I think what we need to get here is, we're not going to agree because I kind of feel that we've fallen in love with our machines a little bit. You know, it had its problems and it has its quirks. and I've had to replace a tyre, but it's a comfortable machine. It rides nicely. I don't want to part with it. I don't want to sell it or give it away. I want to keep it at the office and admire it for its beauty.
I think we all feel similar, really. Like,
I mean, these are iconic bikes in today, aren't they?
Yeah,
I mean, we could have gone and got some, you know, cheap mountain bike, modern day mountain bike, but actually, like, it's nice to ride a bit of history. Do you know what I mean? Like,
don't get me wrong, there is nothing comfortable about what I just rode. It was
Your shopper.
hard work, but I loved it because it's got all of its quirks and
Yes, and you kind of got to look after it and ride it in a certain way,
Exactly.
which is a fun way of riding,
Yeah.
if you have the time and the extra budget to buy some extra parts. That's it. We've done it. I'm going to claim victory, even though these guys disagree. We all love our bikes, and that's the end of our video. And if you've enjoyed this challenge, please do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more challenges ahead. But until next time, we'll see you then. Why did you have to do that for?
It's only Rupert Bradley.
It's a fan.
I'm glad how you made it to the home of cycling.
You did.
Yeah.
The oldest cycling track in the world.
Right, get out a shot, mate. We've got to finish.
We need to finish up.